Oh, hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with a pretty huge unboxing, my friends. We have 4 boxes. 3 arrived yesterday. I had 1 left over from, I think it was Monday. And yeah, let's check my hat, make sure my hat's looking all right. I think it's okay. Guys, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. I'm a comic book presser and authorized CGC dealer located way up in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. And I have another window open with my video, and I have to close that. Give me 1 sec. Oh, there it is. Let me just close there. There. Shut myself up right there. As I was saying, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. I'm a comic book presser, authorized CGC dealer, located way up in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. And every few days I gotta come on here and I do a virtual show and tell, showing off all the CGC slabs that have come back from Sarasota. And like I said today, 4 boxes. I have no idea what's in these boxes, so your guess is as good as mine. I kind of have an idea whose books are on the way back from time to time, but there's so damn many I can't keep track of them all. But before I get there, guys, there is a bit of housekeeping I've got to do here. Yeah, this guy's going for surgery this Saturday. That's right. I injured my right eye several years ago. And I've had a lot of really bad debris in the eye, and I've been waiting to have surgery since oh my gosh, since 2021. And I kept getting bumped because of COVID and what have you, and so I got a call, like a really quick call on Tuesday saying you're going on Saturday. So I'm kind of freaking out because it's a pretty aggressive surgery. I guess the ophthalmologist doesn't think it's an aggressive surgery. They do it all the time, but for me it's an aggressive surgery. It's called a vitrectomy. You can look it up if you want to. But that being said, I will be out of commission for about a week. I'm still keeping the shop open this Saturday, so if you have an appointment to come this Saturday to the shop, Charlo will be manning the shop this Saturday. He'll give back the books to those people who have appointments, and yeah, so it'll be open from 11 to 1 as per usual. And I'm hopefully will be back to normal the following Saturday. So I just want to let everybody know here, because I know a lot of my clients come on here, and this is kind of a quick way to let you know that. I'll also be putting an automated like responder to my emails, so people know. But anyways, that's what's going on with me. Let's get my mind off it right now by doing some CGC unboxing. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, all that kind of stuff. I'm over 2,000 subscribers. I'm already 2,030. I'll be at 2,100 before you know it. And we're having a huge giveaway during the March break at some point. I don't know exactly when, but it's going to be a March break celebration. It's coming up about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can take part. And also by hitting that subscribe button, you can actually join in the chat, which is happening right now. I see a lot of people here. How you doing, everybody? I'll be there in 1 second. Let's get started. Let's see what the first book is. I have one prepped and ready to go. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so first we have Amazing Spider-Man 601 and a 9.6. That has quickly become a very classic cover, I guess. J. Scott Campbell. Next we have, another J. Scott Campbell. Another classic cover, also in a 9.6. And a third J. Scott Campbell. You probably know this one too. This is 607, and this is a 9.8. Nothing wrong with that. We've got a right in the middle grade here, a 5.0 copy of ASM 300, and that's actually not a bad grade. If you saw the book, it's actually not bad at all. We have a 9.6 copy. Wow, I'm shocked I got a 9.6, but I'm happy it did. Deadpool Merc with a Mouth number 7. We've got a 6.5 copy of ASM 194. Now this box is kind of irritating. They could have fit another 5 books in here, but they didn't. We have an 8.5 copy of ASM 252, and this is a newsstand edition. I think I'm running out of space here. Yeah, okay. So I have to go to the chat window now because my pile of books has gotten too high, and when it does, that means it's time to go to the chat room and see what you guys are talking about. We got a lot of people here today already, which is fantastic. Let me go to my chat, which is right here. There we go. Boom. And what do we have? So Lord Thoth is in the house, being our blue wrench. Thank you so much. Rob's here. Marty's here. Digital Man's here. Chuck's here. Good. Rob, everybody's saying here. Like I'm taking attendance or something. I'm not taking attendance, guys. Perfect timing right after Jeopardy. Yeah, I'm trying to keep these kind of consistent around 7 to 8 o'clock. Napur is here. How you doing, Napur? I did not see Napur today. I will see her tomorrow at the shop. Skid Turkel. Hey everyone, this is the new name. This is the new name for Rob Delaney. Hello, Rob Delaney, or should I say Skid Turkel? It's gonna take me a while. Rob Delaney's a lot easier. Marco's here. How you doing, Marco? Travis is here. Hey Kev, thanks for another unboxing this week. Good stuff. Good luck on the upcoming surgery. Thank you very much. P-Man, hey everyone. Hey Kevin, let's see some beauties tonight. I have no idea what we're gonna see, but so far we got some nice moderns. John Sherwood's in the house too. Oh, okay, Wayne, I'm going to change it to live chat right now. I wish you would just go to live chat right off the bat. There we go. Oh, and Wayne says also, good luck on my surgery. Thank you very much, Wayne. Everybody's saying that. I appreciate all your well wishes. Marco, the weather we were expecting Friday night. Can I reschedule my pickup till? Yeah, if you just go, you can go on to that website and change it. You can take your name off it and change it to the following Saturday. That's totally fine. And that kind of sucks too because my surgery is booked for. It's in Toronto, downtown Toronto, Saturday morning at 11:30, and we're supposed to get hit with a pretty big storm tomorrow night. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't want it to get bumped again. It was a lot of work. It's a lot of work getting everything ready and organized. And they only gave me 4 days to get organized, which really was kind of frustrating. So Skid took my books. Okay, there you go, Rob. Your books are here. Oh, wait, I'm hearing CGC is getting tougher on moderns. Are you seeing that trend? Haven't we been seeing that for a long time? Like they've always been really hard on moderns. You know, they're always overly critical of the modern book. So I don't know if it's a new trend or not. I think the biggest issue is not so much about are they tough or not. It's consistency with the graders. That's I think more of, an issue. People that have years of experience versus people that don't. So yeah, some books are going to come back undergraded. Some are going to come back overgraded. It goes both ways. It really honestly does. I'll take that 5. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. 80s guy. Good evening. Hello, 80s guy. Hola, amigos. Hello, Jeffrey. How's it going? Joey Coco's in the house. How you doing, Joey? John, sure. Good luck. Thanks very much, man. Ew, moderns. Thomas Grant, are you going to have to wear a patch? Like, yeah, I'm going to, I think. It's going to suck. I'm going to have to wear a patch for sure. On my right eye for a few days. I don't know what to expect, guys. I don't know what to expect. All I know is that they're going to go in and they're going to suck all the goo out of my eye and replace it with something else, like with saline or something like that. And then over time, the body creates new fluid for the eye. And I'm just hoping for no complications because it's invasive surgery, but it's done. It's a procedure that's done quite frequently and quite often. My surgeon's very confident. And but still, having 3 needles poked into your eye, with instruments and lights and stuff, it's kind of freaky. I wish they would just knock me out for it. I don't think I'm getting knocked out. I think I'm just going to be given a basic sedation. And so I'll be like, I've talked to people who've had it done. They say they can see the instruments in their eye while they're working. So yeah, it's going to be a fantastic Saturday morning for the Comic Doctor. And that's the reason why I want to come on here and do this huge unboxing, because I probably have more boxes coming tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. And I want to get these babies done because I'm going to want to have like a 8-box unboxing next week. So let's keep going here, guys. I got lots more to share with you. Okay, overhead. Here we go. We got another ASM 252. This is another newsstand in a 6.0. We also have an ASM 316 and a 9.6. We have a Marvel Spotlight 32 and a 7.5. And a really nice copy of Secret Invasion New Avengers 40 and a 9.6. Right there. Really happy to see this book come back at a 9.8. This is a very challenging book to press. This would be not a beginner's book to press. I'm going to tell you right now. This book can be tricky, and so if you are a presser on your own, you're dabbling in it, don't start with this book. Don't start with this book. This is more of an advanced one to work on because there are some, this book has got its issues. It really does. Okay, let's do one more. Oh, look at that. Evidently, we've kind of figured these books out because 2 9/8s in a row. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's pack these babies up because again, the stack is high. Thomas, get a cool leather one, and you can look like a supervillain. I can look like what's his name? That could be Nick Fury. Yeah, I don't know if it's a patch. I think it's more of like a hard plastic thingamabob, so that's taped to my face so that I won't, you know, re-injure it. You know. Anyways, not looking forward to it, my friends. Not looking forward to it. I was, you know, I've almost gotten accustomed to my right eye being quite irritating. What I mean by that is that, you know, seeing all that debris in my, especially in the light. If I go in a bright day, the light really bothers me. I've got lots of opacities inside my eye that hit the light and it flashes against the retina. It's really distracting. So I've kind of gotten used to it, but it's still not nice. And when they called me for the surgery, I'm like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this, man? Because, you know, I could be opening up a new can of worms, but I'm just talking myself into it. I don't want to talk myself out of it because I've been waiting a long time for the surgery. Anyway, let's keep going here. We got what is that? X-Men 133 all black cover in a 9.6. We also have, wow, they gave that a 9.4. Woo! Someone got lucky with this one. An Uncanny X-Men 266 and a 9.4. I would have thought more like a 9.92. There you go, Wayne. I don't know. I would have been harder on this one. But, you know, we got, a nice copy of Batman Beyond. Nothing wrong with seeing that book in a 9.8. We also have Batman Beyond number 2 in a 9.8. There's a little collection here. We've got a Batman Beyond number 3, also in a 9.8. All right, the trend continues. Number 4 in a 9.8. Number 5 in a 9.8. That's good. You got to have the whole collection in a 9.8. Boom, number 6 in a 9.8 as well. Very nice. Not a bad box. Of moderns. Yes, there was no Silver Age. I'll tell you right now, Wayne did not like this box because Wayne does not like the modern books. I don't mind the modern books that are all 9/8 because even modern books in a 9/8 have some serious value, right? It's when they're when they're not 9/8, all of a sudden the values just drop, they plummet. If you guys watched that video of that little stash that I picked up a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, and I am pressing those tonight. I told myself I'm stopping everybody's books. I'm pressing 6 of my own books tonight. So too bad. So sad. I'm doing it. And if I don't get 9/8 on those, I'm going to pretty much break even. That's how much they go down. So, all right. That's box number 1. That really wasn't 25 books. They only put about 19 or 20 books in this box. Is this one person's order? This was Rob D. Are these all your books? Because it was one order. Okay. Box number 1, done. On to box number 2. I have opened and ready to go, but I have no idea what's inside of it. All right. Okay. All right. This is more up Rob. This is more up Wayne's alley here. Here we go. We got a Journey to Mystery 83 golden record reprint, my friends. This is not an 8.5 original first appearance of Thor. That'd be a very valuable book. It's still a nice book to have, an 8.5 for sure. We also have a first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. And this was a pretty rough, I don't think I did anything to this book. Because I don't think anything would really help this book. Lots of mold and just rust and what have you. Anyways, a 1.5 copy right there. We got a nice copy of, oh, come on now. We got a copy of Amazing Spider-Man 20, purple label, and a 4-0, and they're saying that there's a small amount of glue on cover. So small amounts of glue on cover, okay. And then it says right edge of back cover trimmed. So I'm looking at the right, I don't know, maybe. Oh, yeah, I can see it, I guess, but it's very hard to tell. Yeah, I can see it's kind of trimmed a little bit, but it's, anyways. Not easy to tell unless you're really looking for it. This book was really chewed up a little bit as well. I'll put it over there so you can see it. I'm surprised this book got a 4 because it's pretty chewed up. To me, this book's like a 2.5, 3, or tops. 4's really high. To me, 4 is a high grade for this one. It's really chewed on the edge there. Anyways, we also have a nice copy of Detective Comics 359, first appearance of Batgirl, and that's in a 2.5. We've got an X-Men 211. We jump into a modern book in a 9.6. Well, you know what? Glad to see a 9.8 copy of that as well. Nothing wrong with that. Got a 9.6 and a 9.8. And I think the stack is high. Can I do one more? I'll try one more. Oh, and they're newsstands too, by the way. Nothing wrong with that. We got a sweet copy of Strange Tales 136. Pretty nice cover. It is a Jack Kirby cover in an 8.5. If you're just getting here, guys, this is the second box I'm going through. Second of 4 boxes. We'll be on here probably for another 30 or 40 minutes going through all these. Okay, this stack is now at its max. I will go back to the chat. If you want to join in the chat, hit the subscribe button. You too can join in the chat. Ask me any questions pertaining to the CGC process, pressing, cleaning, collecting, fandom, whatever you want to talk about. You do that in the chat room. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'm jumped around here. Oh, yeah, Nick Fury. There you go. Good luck with the surgery. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, I know. Thomas Grant, get a cool leather one and you can look like a super villain for the whole week. Eye stuff grosses me out. I have little degeneration. I have lattice degeneration. Had to have surgery. Yuck. I did too. I had lattice in my left eye. I had that lasered, lasered about 3 years ago. Doesn't feel very nice. It's not like excruciating, but it's just it's a very uncomfortable sensation when they laser the inside of your eyeball, right? Your retina. I would not be a bit surprised they're going to do more of that in my right eye when they go in. We'll see. 9.8, nice, sweet, good job on those X annuals. Very happy, excellent. Marco, demand a leather eye patch. You guys really want me to have a leather eye patch? Okay, maybe we will. You look like Kano from Mortal Kombat. I wish I had Kano's body. Liam Sharon, Mooch, okay. Wayne, Xanax and gummies will calm you down. Also, no driving after, since your depth perception will be way off. Yeah, maybe. No, not maybe, probably. I will not be driving. My wife is driving, so. Wow, did I think that 22 would get that high? Wow, I didn't think that 266 would get that. Neither did I. So, good for you. Love these CGCs. Lord Thoth is a CGC lover. All right. Well, we got lots more for you, Lord Thoth. Okay. Oh, boy. I don't think he's here. But he's going to be very, very happy. Very happy indeed. Fantastic Four 140 for Mike at a Port Hope. 9.8 white pages. Very, very cool. Yeah. And he has another one, I believe. Is this his too? Yeah, this is his as well. Oh, no. So, oh, yeah, I picked the wrong one. I picked the wrong one. So Mike also submitted this Marvel Team Up 15. Came back a 9.6 white pager. He wanted the custom label. And look what I put on there. I put the wrong one. It's my fault. When I saw that, I put the Miles Morales. I put the Miles Morales custom label on it. I think he wanted the Ghost Rider one or a Spider-Man one. So anyways, I'll be sending that back. Unless Mike's really fond of Miles Morales. Doesn't look terrible, but doesn't really make sense, does it? So we'll see what he says. But that's very nice. Congratulations on that 9.8, buddy. That's really, really good. It's really, really good. That's awesome. And with that label, looks even better. Okay. What else we got here? All right. I just peeked inside. I saw a few more 9/8s. Get ready for the 9/8s. We got Amazing Spider-Man 317 in a 9.8. We have another X-Men book, a 213, a newsstand in a 9.8. We got an ASM 175, older book, not bad at all, 9.6. Now that we've hit 2,000 subscribers, I find that we get at least 50, 52, 53 people watching each show, which is nice. We just get 30 people. Now we're getting, 50. Hey, you know what, guys? If you don't mind, you could also share the videos too. That'd be wonderful. Get more people in here. We got a Moon Knight #1 in a 9.0 with the custom label as well. We have another 9.8, Secret Wars 8. Okay, 9.8, custom label. Nothing wrong with that. We got a 9.4 to go along with it. I would imagine it's the same owners. And we have an 8.5, 252 to go along with that. Right there. All right, so that's also a newsstand. Are they all newsstands? Or that's just the one with the newsstand? Okay. Now my stack is high once again. I will go back to the here. Okay, so where am I? Where to leave off here? Love these CGCs. Yes, bats beyond all 9/8s. Thank you and sorry, Wayne. LOL. Yeah, because sorry because they're all moderns. That's your whole box there, Rob. That's awesome. Some silvers, but Golden Age rules. Yeah, they do. Marco Coletta, that black cover must have been hard to clean. I find they prone to ink transfer and more visible scuffing. Scuffing is definitely an issue. Scuffing is very common on the modern books that are all black, that have black covers. That is something we see all the time. Guys, we're just getting here now. This is box number 2 of 4. We got another 8 books or so from the second box. Then we're going to jump right into box number 3. Liam says, "Hi Kev. When did the Silver Age and Bronze Age start?" Oh, I see. Was there a specific issue or date that ended an era? Well, that's up for debate. That's up for debate. If you go online, you can actually see the exact times, but the way CGC does it is they believe that in their eyes, modern books constitute books that were printed in 1974, so 75 and up. That's how CGC constitutes modern books. Myself, I consider Bronze Age to go up until like the early 80s, I think it is, right? I think I would say like 81 would still be, is it 81 or 79? Something like the late 70s, early 80s would be like bronze to modern, right? The modern age now, the modern age that we have now, there should be another name for the age that came after the, maybe modern 1, modern 2, or modern A, modern B, whatever you want to call it. But the books that came out in the 80s, we're going to refer to them as something else, I think, because I don't know if we really can call them modern anymore, right? So yeah, I'm not sure the actual dates. I know they're out there. You got to look them up. 40s, 50s, Golden Age, 60s, the late 50s to late 60s is silver, right? And then bronze is like early 70s to early 80s type thing. That's kind of the way I look at it. I don't know the exact books that would, or the dates that constitute it, but again, that is up for debate. Some people have different ideas as to when one era ends and what era begins. Sorry, I didn't give you a real direct answer there. I apologize. Wayne wants to know how much you're selling that ASM 300 for, Rob. Lord Thoth, nice. 8.5. Wow. Mine is probably a 6. Liam, she's on silver. There you go. 56 to 70. Silver? No. Really? Is that how far the Silver Age goes to 1970? That seems too... I always thought the Silver Age didn't start in 70s. I thought it went to like the 1916. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. I could be wrong. Napur, hello, Rob. Ben, sorry I missed answering your question about hydrogen peroxide last time. I don't like using it for several reasons. Okay, so Napur's piping in. If you were here last show, Rob was asking about peroxides, and if Napur thought about it, she had not stayed in, and so she didn't get it, but now she's answering. It is a bleach, hence it lightens the stains, but bleaching paper weakens it. Also, as the paper ages, it will yellow over time, but these bleached spots would stand out as they would not age the same. Wayne's telling you guys to hit those like buttons. I think they've been listening to you, Wayne. Thank you. Napur also says, I believe there is no proper research or study done on how the comics will react to hydrogen peroxide in the long term. Since these are very low quality papers, I hope this answers your question. There you go. Roxy Adventures hasn't been here in a while. How you doing? Don't blame you, Wayne. I got my like in. Thank you. Yeah, so again, that whole thing about, peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, it weakens the paper, that sort of thing. And you know what? Even the heat, when we heat the books up in heat presses, that actually weakens the paper too. But all these things we keep doing to these books, and like Napur said, these books were not made to last. These books are meant to be read and tossed, right? So the fact that so many of these books come back in really good condition is pretty remarkable, because these books were not meant to last. So by adding peroxides and these types of bleaches to the paper, we are actually shortening the lifespan of the book, or hastening its demise, in other words. So something to consider. Sweet FF, I agree. DV Claire, they forgot newsstand on label X-Men. They probably did. Thomas Grant, those are mine. And I just paid you. Hey, Thomas, that's funny. I told you to watch this show, right? So close. 398s, 296 is pretty good. The X-Men and ASM. Well, congratulations, my friend. Wayne, for a lot of people that are not concerned about the long-term effect of the books. They want them as clean as possible for the encapsulation and then the sale. And Wayne is 100% right, which is unfortunate, right? That is true. But I am a conservator, and I would like these books to be around after we are all gone. Napur, I think I agree with you on that one. And a lot of people do agree with you. Modern start in 92. Oh, really? Okay. So bronze goes. So you're saying Bronze Age goes to 91? Yeah, I don't know. See, I'm telling you guys, these eras are up for debate. Lord Thoth, I'd argue bronze goes into 84, 85. That's what I always was told too. See, Marco's saying 81. I thought 80s was. Oh yeah, the copper. I forgot Copper Age too. That's right. When comics went from 12s into 15, end of Silver Age. Wayne, you're not wrong, man. And I always looked at it that way too. When the price changes, those kind of indicator of when the books are, bronze, silver, that's how I determined it for a long time too. But yeah, I forgot about copper. Mike Melissus, I think I said it right. I have a Flash 123, which looks pretty good, except for the bottom staple is almost popped all the way through. Can a pop staple be fixed with a piece of tape without affecting the grade? Well, no, it'll affect the grade. Okay, don't think it won't. The tape will hurt the grade a bit, but if a small amount of tape, it's not going to kill the grade. I mean, think about it. If you leave it the way it is, it's going to get dinged anyways. So would you rather it get dinged and then have and present better, right? That's the way you got to look at it. Personally, if I've got a book that's in really good shape and it's got a pop staple, I leave it. Unless the book's falling apart, I really don't add tape. I don't. I only do it if the client wants me to. But if the book is still in decent shape, it's got a pop staple, but the whole rest of the book's in good condition, it's all together, I leave it be. And some people don't want that little tape. They don't really notify that anymore. They don't really make notations of that anymore, I don't think. But sometimes they'll put tape on cover or whatever. Some people don't want that, right? Rob's thanking you, Napur, which is great. Wayne, I did that. Use document repair tape, acid-free, and pop it back through. You still get the ding for the detached page, but not the tapes. There you go. Davey Claire, copper starts with either ASM 252 or Secret Wars 8, I think. Just got in. Mike Morales is not Spider-Man. Miles, I know. I told you. I screwed up. But you got a 9.8 in the AFF. The first thing Mike says is Miles Morales is not Spider-Man. Not woohoo! I got a 9.8 on my FF. Come on, man. Come on, Mike. You gotta look on the bright side of life. The bright side of life, like Monty Python says. Won't the tape get it a green? No, tape does not constitute restoration or conservation grades. Tape will get you a blue label still. All right. We got to keep going here. We got to keep going. All right. We got some nice books coming up. You're just getting here now. Still finishing up box number 2. We got to get going here, guys. We got an ASM 50. This is a Silver Age book, pretty big one in a 4.5. And we have another copy. Okay, like, come on now. Come on. Okay. This is why the comic doctor is getting angry. 4.5, nice. This one here is a 3.0. 3.0. All right, look at that chunk out of there. This book should not be a 3.0. If it's your book, I apologize. Congratulations, I'm glad you got a 3.0. It's not a 3.0. And I'm going to show this to you closely, but look at this book. Look at this. Now, I have an AF-15 that's in better condition than this book. Like, I mean, overall, no creasing and what have you. And I have a bit of paper off my AF-15 going all the way down, but it's not a big chunk like this. And my AF-15 is a 1.8. Based on the way this book looks, my AF-15 should be a 2.5. So that's the inconsistency I'm talking about, Wayne. That's the inconsistency from grader to grader. Like, what's that all about? Now I want to set my AF-15 back again. All right, we got a Batman 251 and a 5.0. Awesome cover. Okay, here we go. Before I show you these, I gotta find the the before pictures of these guys. These are Chris's. These are the last 3 books that belong to Chris. Remember Chris from last episode? He had all those books that I cracked and resubmitted for him. Every single one I cracked came back a 9.8. Well, these are the last 3 that I cracked that also came back 9.8. But I have to show you the before pictures if I can find them, and I hope I can because it wasn't too long ago. And I'm quite proud of myself because, again, these books always press out so nice. Where is it? Where is it? Now, I don't know which one is which in terms because they're all the same. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. I can show you this picture right now. And I think you'll notice the Ultimate Fallout there. On the front, it's a 9.6. Well, that's not it. That's not it. No, that's not it. Okay. If you look at the back, if you look at the very back, there's an Ultimate Fallout, a 9.0. There's a 9.4 and a 9.2. Do you see all those in the back there? 9.0, 9.4, 9.2. Those are all Ultimate Fallout 4s. Here are the results. 1. 2. And this is the comic doctor not being very modest, I know. But, you know, again, these books were, again, taken in by this bozo in Toronto. And, again, he was told these books could not be fixed any more than they already were. And so I took them, I cracked them, and it was what, 9.2? One was a 9.2, one was a 9.4, and one was a 9.0, 9.8, 9.8, 9.8. Give me a break, buddy. Stop pressing people's books. Stop taking people's books and charging them money. And you know who you are. I know who you are. I won't mention your name, don't worry. You should refund him that money that you took. But anyways, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is, my friends. But I'm very happy he's now got 3 9/8s. He had to wait a long time to get those books back, but now he's got them back and all said and done. Okay, let's go back to the oh, is that? Oh, hold on, guys. I gotta move the move this over for you so you can read that. There you go. Sorry about that. It seems like I got moved over. Another commercial. Yeah, you know what, guys? They're starting to put commercials on my show now. I don't know why, but they are. I'll see if I can turn that off. That is exactly how I graded those 2 books. You should be working over at CGC, bad hombre. Tape does not count as restoration, blue label, and no mention of it. Rob is no commercial here. Look at that ASM 50 again, UK variant or German variant. It's a UK variant. It's a UK variant. UK variant, yeah. Channel's getting popular if they're putting commercials in. I hope so. Yeah, that's ASM 50, 1.8, or a 2. Exactly, brother. I'm with you on that one. Bad Hombre, cannot wait to see these books you just bought from CGC. I passed. Hey, be quiet, man. They're humidifying right now. When I looked at that X-Men 266 again, I'm like, oh, maybe I made a boo-boo on that one. But I think at least one of the annuals, Avengers Annual 10, will come back in 9.8. Wayne, 50 watching, 38 likes. Come on, you can do better. Yeah, we can. Let's go, guys. 53 watching. Hit that like button, please. Oh, we got some more nice ones here to finish this box off. Box number 2, almost done. These books will then be put in queue for my daughter to sort. Here we got a Fantastic Four, number 52, in a 6.5. We also have... nice copy, actually, of... Wow. Hero for Hire number 1 and an 8.0, first appearance of Luke Cage. And whenever I think of Luke Cage now, I cannot not think of Nicolas Cage. As you all probably know, Nicolas Cage's real name is Nicholas Coppola. He is the nephew, I believe, of Francis Ford Coppola. And he's a big comic book collector, as you know, and he wanted to change his name. His early screen credits were, he called himself Nick Coppola. But then I think he wanted to disassociate himself with the Coppola name and the Coppola family and kind of stand on his own 2 feet, kind of, I guess. Change his name to Nick Cage after Luke Cage. Pretty cool. All right. Last but not least, I love seeing this book in a 9.8. Usaga Yojimbo, 9.8 white pager. There you go, guys. Box number 2 is complete. But don't go anywhere. I have 2 more boxes. I have no idea what's inside of them. I'll pack these babies up. And... if you have not made an appointment for this week, don't make one for Saturday. I am not going to be there. If you have an appointment, you can keep it. Charlo will be there. Unless I call and tell people to come in. I don't know. We'll see. I'm wondering if that snowstorm is going to keep people away anyways. That snowstorm is supposed to be massive this Saturday. 25 centimeters overnight, Friday to Saturday. So I don't know. I don't even want people coming. I don't want people driving in that to come to the shop. I'd rather them wait to the following week. It's just safer. All right. Well, we got 52 people in the room. I never seem to crack 60 though. I don't think I've gotten 60 people in the room at one time. Maybe I did at one time. But anyway, okay, let's go. We got box number 2. Or box number 3 now. Oh, wait. These are all the invoices that came with that last box. So a lot of people's different orders were here, which is great. Put that there, move it over. One sec. Ugh. All right. We have a new box. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I love starting it off. This is a one-person box. And I got bad news for you, my friend Wayne. I know you're a Star Wars fan. What's a lot of Star Wars books, but all modern. Let's see what we got here. And I think these are the rest of Dave's books, I think. We got a 9.8 Star Wars Clone Wars number 2. We've got a 9.6 Clone Wars number 3. Another 9.4. But another one, a 9.4 number 5. Get that all straightened up there. We have a number 4, sorry, and a 9.8. Star Wars Legacy. Why is that only a 9.6? That was a nice looking book. Being picky on this one, I think. This could have been a 9.8. 9.6. That was a nice looking book. We also have a Star Wars Clone Wars number 7 and a 9.2. These books needed work, boy. Another number 7 and a 9.6. I got to make sure I'm looking for cracks. And now we are at the top. I cannot fit any more. Let's go back to chat as I pack these up. Fix your window. Books aren't showing. Oh! Can't see the issues. Did CGC find the one book they misplaced? No, they haven't. And I've been talking to the client, and I've been talking to CGC. What CGC said about that is, because I was kind of harassing them a little bit, like, where's the guy's book? Where's the guy's book? Where's the guy's book? We have to check our video cameras. We got to check our footage to see where the book is. No one put a claim in, and blah blah blah. They haven't been really, they haven't been like shoving me, like, you know, pushing me away or anything. They just, they're being very slow about the whole thing. So, but I'm on it. I'm on it. That's the first time, hopefully the last time it's ever happened. I feel really bad about, his books, because it's his first time submitting. His very first time, one book submission, first time submitting, they lose his book. First time with CGC and first time with me. So I feel really bad about that. So I'm going to stay on it to make sure that he gets something back. Oh, I see. Did you guys not see did you guys not see, which books did you not see? Did you not see the Ultimate Fallout 4s and 9/8? Is that what you didn't see? I think that's what I missed. Sorry, if I could put them back on if you missed those. Did CGC okay? Nicholas Coppola in Valley Girl, first movie, and I'm dating myself. Wayne, you, me, we're the same, buddy. We're the same age. Not showing comics. Fix your windows. People getting mad at me. I'd be coming to get mine Saturday, but I'll wait because of the snow. Yeah, I don't blame you, Rob. Rob, make sure you go make an appointment. Okay, go to it. And by the way, if you ever want to come see me in the shop to pick up books, you have to go over to my I'll send you the link, but you can go over to my contact page at comicdoctor.com, and there's an appointment button, a blue appointment. Hit that and make the appointment. That way you're on my list, and I'll bring your books. If you don't do that, I will not bring your books with me. My friend Mike came to the shop last week. He didn't read my email completely, my text, and he came, and I didn't have his books on me. I went and got them, but anyways, nonetheless, I'm trying to avoid that from happening. Time to build a snowman. Yeah. Marco, yeah, Cage is a huge comic collector, but he owned one of the highest grade action comics, #1, but he also had a major theft, and a lot of his mega books were stolen. That's true. I think I don't know if he got it back or not. He was paid out with insurance, though, I believe. There we go. Now we can see the comic. Okay, sorry, guys. Nice Clone War stuff. What's the comic? What was the comic? The Usagi. Oh, Usagi. Okay, I'll put those on for you if you need to see them. Sam, I once had CGC lose a book. Took them a year to find. It was laying in their vault. No, the Nick Cage and on. Yeah, I know. I hope they're not going to make us wait that friggin' long, because that's ridiculous for one book. But you know what? I'll just keep. I told her. I said she goes, give us some time. I'll harass her again in a month, and then I'm going to really put the metal, the pedal to the metal. I'm going to really bother them until they find the guy's book, or replace it, or give him his money. So that's that. David M., have you ever pressed a book that came back 9, 9, or 10? Just once. Never had a 10. Never had a 10. 9, 9. We had a bunch of 9, 9s recently that belonged to Mike, but those were all modern books, so, not as hard. But the oldest book I ever did a 9, 9 was a X-Men 266, came back in 9, 9. That was the only one I've ever done. And that was back, Jesus, that was about 5 years ago. And I sent in lots of books. They don't give out 9, 9s very easily. By giving out 9, 9s on, let's say, a 266 or on any book for that matter, you're pretty much saying this book is worth thousands of thousands more. And they just don't flood the market with 9, 9s on the older stuff. And to be honest, that 266 that I told you I got a 9, 9 on, I didn't think it was going to be anything different than a 9, 8, 9, 6. So when it came back a 9, 9, I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. Let's keep going here. Got more Star Wars books to share with you. More Star Wars books to share. Here we go. We got another one. We got a Star Wars Clone Wars #8 and a 9/4. We've got another 9/4 right here. We've got an 8/5, number 11. 9/6 and a number 10. Another 9/6. I'm trying to see why is this a 9/6 and not a 9/8. Like, come on. Some of these should be 9/8s, I think, guys. Not all of them. But this book's why is it? Okay. It's frustrating when I see that. I inspected each of these books very carefully, and yeah, like this is a 9. I can see why this is a 9, but some of these 9.6s are, come on now. We got a Star Wars Rebellion and a 9.8. We got the same copy, or no, we don't. This one here is a 7.5, and you can see why it's a 7.5. 100%. There were some rough books in this batch, but a lot of them, you know, yeah, they weren't as giving in this batch as the other batch of Dave's books. I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's go back to there. Daniel M, have you ever pressed? We said that already. Rob is, I will fill it out. Just got to check with the better half to see when it can come. That's perfect. And you want to do that to make sure all is okay. I think most of the books. Oh my God, did I do it again? No, I didn't do it again, did I? Oh, I think most of the books I send are 9.9s. Sorry, but I only get 9.8s and 9s. And me too, man. Tom, what's up with that? Hey, I'll pick up your books for you. Luke says, what was the comic they lost? It was a Steranko. Steranko? I think it was an X-Men 49. The Steranko cover. Where the face and the X-Men are coming down on the face. Or no, the X-Men are going like this and the face is coming on the X-Men, I think. It was a 49. Awesome cover. But it wasn't like a high grade book. It was probably like a 4 or 5, maybe a 6, something like that. So, you know. Could some of the differences between a 9.6 and 9.8 be something inside the book? It could be. It could be. But I'm going to say this. I don't care who agrees or disagrees with me. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Do you think, I don't know if, I hope they're opening the books up and checking the whole damn thing out. They should be, and I'm sure CGC insists that their graders do that. But, you know, on ultra brand new modern books, are they opening that book and checking every single page? They're going to say they do. I hope they do. That's all I'll say. I hope they do. But yeah, if there's a problem inside the book, by all means. Now, when it comes to older books, they count the pages because oftentimes I'll get grades back where it says a page is missing or an ad is missing, you know. So they certainly do that. But on these modern books, I don't know if they're that thorough. I mean, who's cutting out pages in a book from this year? You know what I mean? Nobody. Nobody in their right mind. Guys, that was box number 3. One more box to go. Geez, we're at 58 people, man. 2 more people. We're at 60 people. That's great. Dark Horse Star Wars books are tough to find in high grade. They are, and these were not beautiful. They were nice, but they were not beautiful. And in fact, Dave's last batch was extremely. He had a couple of real stinkers in there that we really improved a lot. James is here. Hey, James. Hi, Kevin. Good luck with your surgery. Thank you, James. I appreciate it. Wayne, did you see Steranko at Niagara Falls? He's going to be there. He was going to be there. Jim Starlin, too. And guys, if you have an opportunity at Niagara Falls, and I think I've talked about this before, I did they're offering a dinner package. It's gone up quite a bit. But they offered a dinner package when George Perez was still around. But this is before COVID. My buddy Paul and I went to the Niagara Falls Comic Con, and we had dinner with George Perez, and Jim Starlin came, and it was awesome. It was like a 3-course meal, and you're in this room, like a small conference room, maybe 40 guys, and George Perez. And he basically eat your meal together, and then he went from person to person, taking pictures, signing books. It was a lot of fun. So if you have time, I highly recommend the dinner with. And I think they're having a dinner with Starlin and a dinner with Steranko. Go and do it. It's a lot of fun. If you got a few hours to kill at Niagara, go and do it. I'm telling you, it's a joke. And you know, you get really nice pictures with them. You're like right beside them, and it's a lot of fun. You can ask any questions you want. There's no time limit. Well, there is a time limit, I'm sure. They keep themselves paced right, but I mean, they'll sit and talk with you. If you strike up a conversation with them, they're going to talk with you, which is really, really nice. Mr. Matzo, what was the most expensive comic you pressed? I don't know, 30, 40, 30, 40, 50, maybe. What it's all, well, I'll tell you, I pressed that book for Dave, who these Star Wars books belong to. I pressed that, what do you call it? That Ultimate Fallout 4 1 in 25 variant. It's a $42,000 book. I pressed that one. Although I didn't think it was worth quite that much, but I found out later it was. So there you go. 42 US, I believe, too. So yeah, probably around 50K. I don't think I've done anything more than that. I've never worked on a Detective 27. I've worked on early detectives, don't get me wrong, but never a 27, never an action #1. Superman 1. I think the earliest action comics I worked on was like a 13. I think I did an action 5, I think I worked on once years ago. I did some early detective books, early Batman books, never #1 Batman. All the Marvel, though, all the Marvel stuff, like Marvel #1s, I've done them all at some point. Right now, the most frequent Marvel first issues I'm getting right now are X-Men #1 and Daredevil #1. I'm seeing those more than anything right now. Like at one point, I think I had 6 or 7 X-Men #1s on the go. It's crazy. No, they aren't. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but it's okay. Peter G. Showcase number 456, first Silver Age Flash, start of the Silver Age, Green Lantern 76, 1970, start of the Bronze Age. So Peter G's throwing that out there. I've heard that as well. That Silver Age Flash is kind of the marker for the Silver Age, and even that Green Lantern 76 as being the start of the Bronze Age. So I've heard that before too. Polaris, yeah, it's not 50, but it's number 49, first Polaris. Dinner packages. Oh, it's sold out already. Holy sheesh! They just announced like a few days ago. Okay, and that's like $180 a pop, I think, too, per ticket. When I did the dinner with George Perez, it was $75. They've doubled it, more than doubled it. Robin, to see how thorough CGC is, could put some small pen markings on the inside of a low value modern and see if it notices, or better yet, just cut a page right out. Cut a page, get a low value modern book and just very cleanly slice a page out and see what happens. I'm not going to do that, but I mean, if you want to do it, you certainly can try. But I just found out a good friend of mine is a friend of owner of NFCC. Yay, me. Cool. So maybe he can make some arrangements for you, right? Or at least, at the very least, meet the guys. That'd be great. Those dinner packages are great. Lord Thoth, you've done that before as well, too. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Luke says, no way they look through moderns. I'm saying the same thing, Luke. I'm agreeing with you. Prince Zodiac. Hey, Doc. Hey, everyone. Hey, Prince Zodiac. How are things down south, my friend? Marco says, I really want to have an X-Men #1. So expensive, even in the raw. Yes, they've gone up a lot. Rob, inflation for food. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, guys, let me grab the last box. You're just getting here now, guys. You missed 3 boxes. Go back to the beginning and watch this whole thing over again. I'm going to grab box number 4. We'll get through. We've been going for just over an hour. I want to try to get this one done in like 20 minutes so I can press some books tonight. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to go. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? This one's kind of on the other side of the room. I'll go to my Be Right Back window, and I'll be right back when I find it. I think I moved it somewhere. Be right back. Where are you? There it is. Okay, be right back. All right, you're in for a treat, my friends. Kimmy's books are back, and Kimmy's books are, how can I say this? How can I say this? Kimmy's books are a little bit revealing, a little bit on the, I wouldn't say X-rated side, but in some cases closing in. Let me get my overhead cam going. Here we go. We start off with Naughty and Nice, number 7. So enjoy, my friends. Here we go. And I'll try not to blush. Here we go. All right. Naughty and Nice. In a 9.8, we get also got Detective Comics. Not all of them are, but most of them are. We got a Detective Comics 1050 to 9.6. We've got Gun Honey number 1 in a 9.8. We also have Batman and Catwoman. That was a gorgeous book. Why is it only a 9? Oh, what the hell? 9.6. We have a 9.2 copy of Double Impact number 2 in a 9.2. We have Gun Honey number 4 in a 9.8. And I think I'm at the top of my stack here. Let me just get these out of the way and I get the next ones going. An Action 13. Oh yeah. Davy Clare says an Action 13 just sold for 50. Oh my God! In a 1.8. I own an Action 13. Mine was a 1.5 and it was missing the back cover. Or no, sorry. It had the back cover and it had a repro front cover on it. And I think I sold that book for $2,000 or $3,000 way back when. But it wasn't a complete book. That one obviously is. That number 13, that's a locomotive issue. It's a very famous issue. Good luck with your eye stuff. Thanks, Luke. I appreciate it, buddy. We're so close to a 1-to-1 watchers to like. Thank you all. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate that. Don't say it. Our books will come back 1-0. I know, eh? Marco says, if I ever buy a car, a condo, or a home, I swear I'm buying a mid-grade X-Men 1 and adding it to the mortgage. That's a way of doing it. I'll tell you, not necessarily a smart thing that I did in the old days, but I used to dip into my line of credit to buy books, you know, but I'd be buying and selling, and I kind of did okay, but, you know, you gotta be very careful, guys. It's your house we're talking about. The naughty covers, here we go. Skid. Boobs, yeah, they weren't as naughty as I remember. This cover is awesome. And again, why is this a 9.6? Why is this a 9.6? They were kind of rough on a few of these ones. I see, okay, I can see maybe why, but this, look at this, it's gorgeous. The G.I. Joe with the Baroness, love it. We've got a 9.6 copy of Moon Knight Volume 2, Number 1 as well. That's not very naughty. The naughtiest one is coming up soon. It's right next. We also have Superman Son of Kal-El, number 5. Again, why is it a 9? This is a 9.4. 9.4. Okay. I don't know about these grades. We've got a... Okay, this one here might... This one might offend, so... $9.4 in K-Woman. Right there. We also have a 9.6 copy of Reign of the Witch Queen from Fan Expo Dallas. And I think that's it for Kimmy's books. And I'll get out of the screen here. I'll get out of that screen. I don't want to blush anymore. All right. What are you guys saying here? Yikes. Double impact. Time to go to bed, kiddies. Top of my stack. I'm still a minor. Night, Marco. My virgin eyes. Here we go. This is the evening show. I wasn't talking about myself going to bed. I love the Baroness. Me too. Luke, maybe they actually looked like through these. Maybe they actually looked through those ones. That's good. I like that. Hide your eyes. G.I. Joe Sweet. Divvy Claire, anybody has any more boobies books to send to Kevin soon? I love the cat, the cave woman. Yes, send all the boob bookies. Yes, I thought there was a time when CGC didn't even grade those, where they would refuse to grade them. I thought, you know, but maybe I'm wrong. I was shocked they graded them, because I think in the past I've sent books similar to that and they did not. Maybe they've changed their tune on that, because maybe more X-rated or naughty covers are being made. Maybe that's why. All right, let's keep going here. We have a Hulk 182 and a 4-0. We have a Fantastic 467 and a 6.0. And a nice copy of Astonishing Tales #1. And that is in an 8.0. I'm not seeing any cracks so far, guys. I hope I didn't miss any. That's 4 boxes. Actually, the 3 more, it was 7 boxes in a row with no cracks. So maybe I'm, what's going on here? We've got a 3.5 copy of ASM 31. We've got a Hulk annual #1 Steranko cover in a 7.0. And we've got an ASM number 19 in a 6.5. Oh my God, I did it again. That's all right. I'm going back, guys. I'll go backwards. All right, so here we go. Got an ASM 19 and a 6.5. So sorry about that. I'll just kind of backtrack it as I put them down. Got a Hulk, like I said, king size annual #1. Got an ASM 31 and a 3.5. No producer here, guys. I'm running the show myself, so you got to forgive me when these little mishaps occur. Astonishing Tales #1 and an 8.0. Come on, get in there. We have a Fantastic 467 and a 6.0. Pretty bright looking cover, actually, on that one. And we have a Hulk 182 and a 4.0. All right. All right, so next we're going to move right along. Oh, we did those already. Here we go. We got a nice old X-Men here. We got X-Men number 26 in an 8.0. We got an ASM 135, second Punisher in a 4.0. Ghost Rider #1 in a 5.5. Judge Dredd #1. Starting to see this come in a little more frequently now too. 8.0 white pager. An X-Men 140. Love this cover. Newsstand edition in a 9.6. The last 3, we have Alpha Flight #1 in a 9.6 white pager. We have I think I just found the missing book, and it's exactly what I think may have happened. I'll talk about that in a second. I'll put that off to the side here. Next book we have is, yeah, I think I found the missing book. Beautiful copy of X-Men 141, of course. Days of Future Past in a 9.8 white pager. Gorgeous copy. And, right, remember I was telling you guys that a book has gone missing. It was a single book, and I think this is the book. This is the copy right here. Remember I said that it 4.0 to 6.0? 5.5. I have a feeling this is the missing book. And the reason why I say that The reason why I say that is you just saw a bunch of moderns there, right? Well, that's not a modern book, is it? That's a fast track economy book. And this is a modern invoice. And if you'll notice on the it says up here, over here, it says modern, right? Come on, focus. It says modern, okay? Anyways, at the bottom of the modern, it says X-Men 49 right there. That book shouldn't be there. I had a feeling that's what happened. And I even told the owner, where is it? Where the heck is it? It's Adam's book, right? I told Adam, I said, I have a feeling they're going to connect that book with another order, because it was a single order. They probably sandwiched it with another person's book. So I have a feeling this is his book right here, but unfortunately it's got a weird code to it. It's going to have a wrong, yeah, it's going to have a weird, CGC screwed this one up. Anyways, we found the book. I would say I'm 99% sure this is the lost book. So Adam, there's your book, buddy. I'll confirm that later. All I have to do is check this modern book, this modern invoice, and I have a feeling that book will not be on there. And I'm 99% sure that's your book. That's cool. All right. So I'll put that off to the side. And that's it, guys. I had a feeling that was going to happen. They always turn up, my friends. They always turn up. The books just don't go missing, right? Let's go back to the where you guys are yelling at me because I'm on the wrong all right, there we go. CP24 theme dog. Nice gun. Sorry, I meant 182. Okay. Love 141. X140 is another grail I must have. Yes, I got a couple of nice copies. I got to get graded myself one at a time. Nice if that's the one. Are there any books you won't do due to content? I don't really care. I don't care. As long as it's nothing gross, like, you know, like if it's like pure pornography, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I'm not even sure what CGC's policy on that is. So nothing I've seen has been utterly offensive. And those images of those girls are all photoshopped, as you saw. It's photoshopped and it's almost cartoony looking. So it's not even real. The one with the big, you know, they look totally fake and ridiculous. So I mean, it is what it is. Are there any books? Okay, good news for Adam. I think so. Nice. Phew. Glad the lost book showed up. Will you be in the shop this Saturday looking to pick up my economy books you showed last time? RP. Just got a commercial. Okay, yeah, that's what happens. You'll be in the shop. RP, if you want to come to the shop to pick up your books, if I've contacted you, if I've not texted you yet, if I have not texted you yet, that means your books are not ready for pickup. And if you're getting here late, I am going for eye surgery this Saturday. So Charlo's manning the shop. I already have about 4 or 5 guys lined up to come to pick up books this Saturday. I'm going to cap it at that because I'm not going to be there. But RP, I will text you once your books are physically ready to be picked up. And then you can go onto my website. I'll give you the link on the text and you can make an appointment to pick them up. Okay, I do appreciate your patience with that. I'm doing it that way now because, like, telling you now, yeah, I'll see you on Saturday, and then I don't write it down or put it in my calendar. I go to the shop, you go to the shop, I don't have your books. So now that I have the appointment schedule thing, it's like having a barber's appointment. It's pretty awesome. You make your appointment, you make your time, and I get a notification that you're coming. And I will, I'll bring your books with me to make sure they're there. That's why I've been doing it. Because too many times I go to the shop and invariably 1 or 2 people show up and I won't have their books on me. And if they're local, I'll say, you know what? I'll bring the books to you. Don't worry about it. But if they're from Barrie or they're from 2 hours away, I feel really bad and I have to close the shop down, go to the other spot, grab the books, bring them back. And this way I'm now avoiding that, which is great. I missed that old 70s and 80s porn comics. Marco Coletta, the only skin mag worth anything is Playboy #1. I think you're right. But I got a feeling the magazines are going to catch up exactly with, you know. And by the way, giving this baby away at the 2000, speaking of Playboy, the 2000 subscriber giveaway happening in about a week and a half. I'll be giving away that copy of Playboy, which is kind of focusing on Superman, the movie. And that was donated to the channel by Blade Man Steve. So that will be given away at that time. All right. Guys, listen, been going for an hour and a half. I'm going to call it quits. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. A lot of comics. Yeah, so if you stayed with me the whole time, thank you so much. If you subscribe to the channel, if you like the content and hit the notification bell, I'll learn how to speak today, I think, at some point. Thank you also very much. Have a great rest of your week. Tomorrow's Friday, thank goodness. The weekend is right there. Have a glorious weekend, a great time. For those that do have appointments, Charlo will see you on Saturday. Otherwise, hopefully I'll be back to normal, as close to normal as I can, the following Saturday. Wish me luck, guys. I'll be going under the knife Saturday morning. I press everything, Wayne. I press everything. All right, guys, that's it for me. Have a great night. All the best. And see you here again. Probably not until sometime next week. And when you do see me next time, I'm probably going to have a bloodshot eye, or I'll be wearing a patch like Nick Fury. Until then, adios. Take care.